In a small village, an old woman named Mary, 92 years old, lay dying in her creaky bed. Her son Tom, a lanky farmer scraping by, stood beside her with the local doctor James. The July sun blasted heat through the open window, warming the worn clay floor, stamped hard by generations of farmers. The sharp smell of dry fields drifted in, mixed with the chirping of grasshoppers, loud as children's toys from the fair. Mary was calm, her mind clear despite her frail body. She knew her time was near and didn't fight it. The doctor spoke loudly. "Tom, you can't leave her like this. She could pass any moment." Tom, torn between his dying mother and the wheat lying unharvested in his fields, looked at her. "Ma, the wheat's ready, and the weather's perfect. Should I go?" Mary, still sharp and thrifty, nodded weakly, urging him to save the crop. James, the doctor, wasn't having it. He stamped his foot. "You're acting heartless, Tom. I won't let you leave her alone. Go get Sarah, the old washerwoman who tends to the dying. I want her here in an hour. Or when you're sick, I'll leave you to rot." Tom, slow and cautious, hated spending money. He scratched his head, calculating. "How much does Sarah charge?" he asked. The doctor shrugged. "Depends on the time. Sort it out with her. But get her here." Tom sighed and agreed. "All right, I'll fetch her. Don't be mad, Doc." As James left, warning Tom to behave, Tom turned to his mother. "I'm going for Sarah, Ma. Don't worry." He stepped out into the heat, his long legs carrying him toward Sarah's cottage. Sarah, wrinkled and bent from years of ironing clothes, was known for caring for the dying. She'd wrap them in their final shroud, then go back to pressing linens for the living. She had a sharp tongue and a greedy streak, always talking about the deaths she'd seen, describing each one like a hunter bragging about a kill. When Tom arrived, she was starching colors. "Evening, Sarah. You well?" he asked. "Same as ever," she replied, eyeing him. "What's wrong?" Tom said. "It's Ma. She's about to go." Sarah's face softened, but her eyes gleamed. "That bad, huh?" Tom nodded. "Doc says she won't last till morning." Hesitating, he added, "How much to stay with her till the end?" "I ain't rich, you know. Ma worked herself to death, doing the work of 10 at her age." Sarah thought it over. "Two prices, 40 cents a day, $3 a night for the rich. For you, 20 cents a day, 40 at night." Tom, sly, countered, "How about $6 flat, till it's over? Doc says she's got hours left." Sarah, tempted by the deal, agreed after checking Mary and seeing her weak state. "Fine, $6. But Mary was tougher than anyone thought. She lingered, her breathing shallow but steady, her knobby hands clutching the quilt. Sarah grew restless, her greed turning to anger as the hours dragged on. She'd counted on a quick death, not days of waiting. To hurry things along, she leaned close to Mary and whispered, "You know, they say the devil shows up right before you die. He's got a broom, a pot on his head, and screams like mad. When you see him, it's over." Mary, barely moving, shook her head. "Never seen him." Sarah, desperate, decided to take matters into her own hands. She grabbed a sheet from a cupboard, draped it over herself, and plotted a saucepan on her head, its handles sticking out like horns. Holding a broom in one hand and a thin pail in the other, she banged the pail on the floor, making a racket, and shouted into the pot. Climbing onto a chair, she waved the broom wildly at Mary. The old woman's eyes widened in terror. She gasped, struggled to sit up, and then collapsed with a final sigh. She was gone. Sarah, calm as ever, put the props away, closed Mary's eyes, and sprinkled holy water from a bowl, muttering prayers she knew by heart. When Tom returned that evening, he found Sarah praying by the bed. He smirked, realizing Mary had died sooner than expected, saving him a few bucks. "She's gone, then?" he asked. Sarah nodded. Tom figured Sarah had earned less than he'd feared, and he went back to his wheat satisfied.